Yeah, flow in the ladder again. I told myself play serious. Then I queued anyway. Woo. Da-da-da-da. I load in like this time, I'm locked in, I'm not. First thing I do is forget what I got. I send a probe out like it's on vacation. Bro left base with no destination. I try to scout you, but I missed the ramp. Now I'm just standing there like, where's my camp? You're expanding, clean, looking like a pro. I'm typing Chef while losing control. I build a pylon in emotional distress. It's not efficient, but it expresses the mess. Even my gateway's like, bro, I'm confused. Why am I always the one getting used? I'm not bad at StarCraft, I'm just surprised by StarCraft. Every time I see you move, I act like it's a new concept. I'm just a ladder clown with no real plan, yeah. Calling it strategy when I barely can. I scout your base, see absolutely nothing, then assume you're doing something disgusting. I don't macro right, I macro vibes. Like this feels correct while my economy dies. I don't lose games, I lose confusion. Like wait, why am I in this situation? You make one marine, I write a novel like this is it, this is my downfall. Meanwhile, you're just chilling playing normal, and I'm over here forming a tribunal. My stalker blinked, but it blinked into danger. Now it's just visiting a new employer. My observer saw everything I feared, then left the game like I don't work here. I drop a robo like I'm about to cook, then forget what I even looked up in the book. My build order is just panic and hope with a side of please let me cope. I hear next is complete and I celebrate loud. It's yours again, I'm proud somehow. Like nice job, bro, while I'm getting erased. Very supported in third place. I swear I had a plan like 30 seconds ago before my brain said, nah, bro, we freestyle though. I'm just a ladder clown with no real plan, yeah. Calling it macro and I don't understand. I scout one thing, then event 10 lies like he's definitely going mass air. Guys, I don't defend bases, I defend emotion. Like my minerals are in psychological motion. I don't lose fast, I lose with delay. Like my brain loading, please try again later today. At this point, I'm not even losing to you. I'm losing to my own curiosity. And bad decisions on cooldown. I'm just a ladder clown with no real plan, yeah. Still acting like I know who I am. One clean game, one clean thought. Then I forget everything I bought. You play smooth, I play why not. And die to the thing I forgot. I type GD, call it progression, then Q again. Same confession. Flow out. That wasn't cheese. That was just me clicking with confidence for no reason. Yeah. I don't forget ladder games. I just file them where the tilt stops talking. I don't rage quit, I study the pressure. Every comment got a storm underneath it better. Every LA chuff got weight in disguise. I learned to read fear through camera slides. I've been the quiet one inside the replay. Not gone, just watching where the mistakes stay. Every scout path got a shadow behind it. Every lost base got a reason assigned it. I remember timings more than the words they typed. I remember 3 a.m.s under monitor lights. Not my fight, but I stayed in the queue anyway. Now I know what 8 p.m. don't say. I don't trust victories that come too clean, too polished to mean what they look like on screen. So I bury builds deep where the meta won't trace. Like cheeses nobody could face. I don't force it, I contain it. I don't spam it, I outweighed it. And it stacks up slow and steady like old ladder ghosts still standing ready. I keep old replays in my mind. Every fracture, every line. I don't fight it, I don't chase. I just let it
Yo.
I keep old shadows in my mind. Every truth the game's
Good morning, good evening.
and they follow me like
Good night.
scouts I never release. Yeah. I've been a player they don't really notice, but I notice patterns, rotations, motives. I was green goes dark before pressure arrives. I one bad scout changes
About
whole
3 p.m. for you?
lives. I learned
That's
don't
perfect
always
for you.
scream loud.
Midday.
Sometimes it just hides inside crowds. So I adapted, stay strained, stayed hidden while every heavy thought kept building. I've been rushed in ways I don't describe. Not revenge, just builds I survived. Every loss got
Yeah, I took like a
folded
mini
in
nap when I
layers.
ate.
Not hate, just unanswered prayers that I never had to type out loud. silence
Still
already
the same.
knew me
Still Thursday
now.
for me.
So I held what I couldn't say then. Inside late game walls and sentries again.
I don't know how they find me.
I'm not replaying it. I'm just aware of it. There's a difference.
Here, let me lower it.
Maybe that's why I play this way. Green brain movement, never straight. Not chaos, just vision, precision.
One in New York, right?
Detail, too much intuition.
Can I order some cheese for my bread? Definitely. What kind of cheese are we looking for? Some Swiss cheese. Some holy cheese. For the first time I understand that every scar needs defending plan. Some ghosts fade when the camera widens. Some fears die when the macro tightens. And the weight that used to lock my chest now just sharpens how I play the rest. I keep all replays in my mind, but some Mass Tempest. We can try to do some Mass Tempest. Yep. Let's do that right now. I just choose what takes their place. I keep all shadows in my mind, but I'm no longer trapped inside. And the pressure that once kept me on my knees now just strategy. Some losses stay. Some losses. Let me go get some water real quick. Stay hydrated. So I have a song I've been working on that I'm still working on the lyrics, but I'm almost done with the lyrics. It's supposed to be pretty much like my playstyle in a nutshell, somewhat of what the perception is. So typically my builds are weird, and because of that, they're not refined, but then they work for a reason. And at the same time, kind of like a comedic cast, like someone's casting my game. So I wanted to kind of have like a casting game kind of song. Not too, I'm still going to add a little narrative to it, maybe at the end. But it's kind of like a casting comedy-ish. Everything just goes wrong, but yet so right. Kind of, that's kind of me in a nutshell. I'm supposed to lose, but somehow how am I not losing? So let me know what you guys think. Subscribed on YouTube. I guess you're talking to YouTube chat just before. Yeah, I'm on YouTube and Twitch. What up, Nick? How you doing? But yeah, let me know what you guys think so far. This worked on it for a couple hours today, and then I fell asleep, listening to it to try to sometimes I'll play it and I'll close my eyes, lay down and meditate as I'm listening to it to, try to visualize. And then, I don't know, sometimes I meditate too much and then I knock out. Not the best method so far, but it's one that kind of lets me zone out. All right, let's see.
We have a standard opening from Flow. Oh wait, no we don't. He's building a Twilight Council at 3 minutes in PVZ. Someone should check on him. I'm just a ladder clown with pro player confidence. Yeah, calling it build order, but it's pure nonsense. I scout Roach Warren and say GG going next. It's 3:20, I've already mentally left. I don't defend third base, I emotionally concede it. Like, yeah, that mineral line didn't believe it. I don't lose fights, I lose vision. Like Tasteless is narrating my bad decision. Alright, I need to recalibrate what I'm watching, because Flo is not playing like someone who knows what he's doing, but also not dying like someone who doesn't know what he's doing. I try to hold a battling bus with force fields, miss every force field like I'm casting blind appeal. Sentries out here like, bro, we had one job. I spent 100 gas to create emotional sob. I blinked stalkers up a ramp, I didn't scout properly. Turns out it was just a spine crawler monopoly. Even my observer never stop reporting my crimes. It just went dark mode to save its own mind. I hear Nidus in your main and I salute, not because I defended it, I just respect the route it got in clean. No resistance, no fight, honestly kind of inspiring in a terrifying light. I'm just a ladder clown with pro player dreams. Yeah, calling it macro while it falls at the seams. I scout one ling and call it a swarm, then play the whole match like I'm avoiding harm. I don't take fights, I take confusion, like my whole strategy is just illusion. I don't lose games, I lose perception in real-time self-made interception. 20 minutes deep and the game feels cursed. I got max supply but my control got worse. Half my army rallied into nowhere again, other half fighting ghosts at the edge of the screen. Zerg pushes out and I should probably die, but somehow his units take the scenic route by. I split stalkers like I'm dodging rain. No logic involved, just instinct and pain, and somewhere between panic and bad mechanics, the chaos finally starts looking balanced. I'm just a ladder clown with pro player dreams, yeah, but somehow I stop falling apart at the seams. I stop trying to force what I don't understand, and suddenly things start working as planned. I don't know if it's skill or just luck, but I'm not the one getting stuck. I type GG, but it feels like more, like I actually learned what I queued for. Yeah. Flow out. I still don't really get it, but I think I played that one better than I thought I could.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'm still working on that one. There's a couple of different wordplay that I want to do. I could play I'm a ladder player with bad decisions as well. I'm a ladder player with bad decisions. And yeah, it just describes me not having an optimal play all the time and having to wing it. That you don't always make the right moves, but there's, but the concept works. So even though it's messy, somehow the idea is the main part that works. So yeah, it's supposed to be funny, comedic. I'm still trying to like make it a little more loony in the lyrics. So, but that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, hey, Flo, you heard of Cooper Allen? Yeah, or does it sound Alan Cooper? Yeah, it sounds very familiar. You should listen to his songs. Plead the Fifth. Not only is it relevant, but it might be helpful. He takes music from Alden Long Sign, but the lyrics are hilarious. Plead of here, I'll look at it later. I can't look at it right now because of copyright stuff, but I'll look at it after and I'll see what's up. I was trying to add more Sentry kind of style lingo here and there because I have a viewer that likes Sentries. So I put a quick Sentry line there, but I still need to update it though. I still need to like make it more funnier. Same thing with the Nidus Worm, because it's pretty much my PVZ where the Nidus Worm kicks in, But I gotta add the Cannon Rush too. I gotta add the Cannon Rush in the beginning, and then I'm trying to like see how things sound and then add and remove and add, and it's a little work in progress. But that's what I got right now. I still have to get the vibe right too, the delivery, the sound. So I'm working on that too. But it's kind of like a rough draft. Even though it sounds okay, it's still like, to me, it's like a rough draft. There's still things I have to keep working on. I tried so many different things. I tried even more casting, but then I don't want to overcast it. So I'm trying to find out how much cast should I put in there. Commentary cast. Yeah. I used to work as a glorified what graphic designer with Photoshop is different now with AI. I was also a photographer. We were one of the first groups of people in our city to use digital cameras. Oh, really? Back when I still have my little Polaroid, whatever, the yellow ones that you have to take in the film. I still have some. It might still even, I don't even know if it'll work, but I still have it. I don't think I used all the pictures, so it might have a couple wines in there. Um, Now you just described that you want to use different AI for different results, refine your prompt to get it right. No, not the prompt. It's just the lyrics first. I'm trying to like write the lyrics that have to do with a certain build order. So I in PVZ I have a build order where I go in and cannon rush, and then from there I go void raid, and they go nidus worm, and from nidus worm we get chaotic after that. I try to take bases. So I'm trying to figure out how I could write a different way of my build order. It's so but then I also want to create like a commentary kind of thing. So it's more on the lyrics that I'm trying to like work on first. Once I get the lyrics, then I'll work on the sound effects a little bit more, or the delivery, because I'm not sure. It's gonna be more rockish. I don't know if I want to keep it in that same tone, or if I want to make it a little bit more. But it's a little bit of the delivery, but more of the vocals. Yeah, but I don't know. Different AIs. I don't know. I just use Suno, so I don't know how to like people combo it, and you will have a picture. Having a physical copy is awesome. Polaroids are still cool. Well, that's for music. They are talking about your background. Oh, who was talking about? Yeah, yeah, exactly. More depth, more delivery, exactly. But like I say, it's a scratch. It's rough draft. There's still more for me to use in regards to like try to like figure out ways to tone it. Try different samples so I can add like different instruments. Um, Sometimes even the emotion. I could put in like a dark mode, or suspense. There's certain keywords that I like to also add in there to kind of not overdo it, because they're also giving me like horror music, and I'm like, I ain't trying to get no horror music. So I try to find ways to kind of add a little expression, I would say, of the tone. Yeah. Yeah, well, I run AI locally as well as in the cloud. It depends what you want to do. That's the thing, like right now, the lyrics, I just want it to be funny and StarCrafty, which I'm getting close to it. So I gotta add a couple things like my Cannon Rush intro, like starting off with the cannon, and then at the same time, at the end, maybe I'll add a little bit more like of a commentary to uh, where it's kind of like, I don't know how you won this. I don't know how you won, but somehow he did. So I have to work around that. But then after that, yeah, the sound. I'm still working on figuring out how to make it more clear whenever whenever it has like a more like sandy sound. So I just have to wait for more credits. That's the problem I get. I run out of credits, and then so with that, I just have to wait, for more credits to do more edits. So yeah, that's the hardest part. It's waiting. We're like but it gives me time to organize and stuff. So that's what I usually do. Or it'll give me time to work on lyrics and get a couple ideas, and then from there, whenever I get credit, I plug it back in to see if the lyrics hit or if they don't hit. But I have learned to control the cadence. I've learned to control the melody if I want to. I'll save the prompt that has to do with that kind of melody that gave me that style of beat, so that when I go back to it, it doesn't get confused which beat I want. Um, so I'll use the cover and I'll use the beat prompt to make sure that it's pretty consistent, and then I'll alter the beat prompts depending on if I need certain things to be kind of more clear. It's kind of weird. It's like, it's like you're doing levels up and down to adjust things, but you're doing it in like writing. You see, as in your image background. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, the image background, yeah, I do use you're talking about the image background. That's Vidu. I use Vidu, which they use Banana. They use Banana. It's Google's, one of Google's things. I heard that Google doesn't, want um what is it? 11 Labs. They want their own stuff. So, creators are getting, punished right now with using 11 Labs and stuff. It's kind of, but I pay for everything that I have just to make sure, for whatever reason, because there's markers like AI. Whenever you're using AI stuff, like digital, like pictures, it hides information in the pixels, and YouTube's AI is able to look at the picture and go in through the pixel and identify that if it's AI or not AI. But I also feel like it is able to identify if it's copyright or not by you using it, monetizing it without it being yours. And so I feel like when I pay for my stuff, when I do the work and I pay for it, whenever I download the file, I feel like it leaves a mark that says it's paid for. It's there. It's my property. I don't know if it does it in the color, but I know in a pixel it'll tell you, right. It could spot it. Um, so I would try to make sure I pay for all my stuff, too, because you know the last thing you need is, oh, it's not yours, because if you don't pay for it, it's not that stuff you paid is not yours. It's still theirs. You didn't buy the rights to it. You didn't. There's no membership, no, contract. So just because you take it, and you don't see no watermark, there's watermarks that are different now with AI. AI creates color watermarks or even small little digital print that you don't even notice, but it's out of the naked eye, but the other AI can detect it. So yeah, that's crazy. So, but I use Vidu, and I'm still working on it. But Vidu, it's like I don't get that much credits, and the credits are expensive, so I can't do that much that I want because I just run out of credits. The credit system is way different than Suno. Suno has a better credit system where I'm able to add more edits, which is great because I need a lot of edits. I need to change this. I need to change that. This line don't work. That try this verse. Try that verse. Try to say it this way. Say it that way. Female vocal, male vocal. There's so many edits. It's like, but I'm glad that the way it does it, it gives me enough credits to do at least a lot of edits. But with Vidu, man, the credits just get sucked up. I'm like, damn. And then the AI is not that great sometimes. It's good. It's, but there's a lot of mistakes where you're like, you take a hit on the credit. You're like, damn, it's a lot of credits, and the AI didn't give me a good um, picture. Good thing on I'm an artist, so I'll go into the picture and I'll start painting whatever I need out and paint everything in, and I can artistically alter it to fit it with my artistic side. But a lot of times it messes up, and I'm like, damn, sucks up all my credits. That's why I don't have enough background that I get to practice and work on. But whenever I get credits, I start doing some here and there, and it's pretty much just exploring. I'm still exploring how that stuff works. So a lot of this is just me doodling and kind of learning it, just like in StarCraft, exploring something, learning it, and then once I get better and understand it, I'll be able to play some jazz, get some more creative approach to things. But yeah, credits really hinder me. But it is the way it is. I also struggle to understand how a mirror can display either a real or virtual image. Shit. I know. There's these videos where some people are like, they got a can in front and then they got a paper in front of it and they're blocking it, but they're like, but somehow you can see the can, you know? They're like, you shouldn't be able to see the can. I'm blocking it. So, yeah, mirrors. They're crazy. Light travels. I mean, it's pretty much light. They would need to be projectors in the mirror to do that. You just run it locally on your own PC if you have the hardware for it. You see, there's free programs, plenty of them, open source. Yeah, I don't want to use anything that doesn't have. I'd rather pay for it just to make sure. I don't want. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to. When it comes to YouTube, YouTube's very sensitive on things. They don't want any copyright issues, court issues. So right now they're creating a nice exodus of just slop channels, and people think they're hitting AI specifically, but AI just happens to be a method that most people are using now because it's fast to just populate things. But like, I feel like, with YouTube, I'd rather just, stay on, solid ground and make sure I pay for whatever I have and have, I don't know how the AIs add watermarks and what the watermarks are going to do, regarding YouTube saying, no, that's not yours. How do you know that, when they ask me, is that yours? How did you make it? What am I going to say? I'm going to do it this way. And then they're going to be like, no, that's not yours. That's not really yours. I don't want to run into something like that when something would, look like a receipt. The free ones don't have watermarks. The fact that they're open source means the code can be checked by anyone. It's the commercial ones that have watermarks, the ones you pay for. Well, yeah. But then there's a spot where you download it where it says no watermark or watermark, so you can choose the one without the watermark. That's the reason why I was like, watermark, what the hell? So because I pay for it, it gives me the ability for them to not put a watermark on it. You get me? But if I didn't pay for it, it would put a watermark and I wouldn't even notice it, And then you put it on the YouTube thumbnail, and YouTube goes and their AI police goes and checks it, and they go, "Oh, this is not yours." Bam, channel demonetized and exiled. So I'm gonna put my music on Spotify very soon. I'm testing which songs are going to be the first ones to be put on Spotify, but I am going to be putting my music on Spotify. And that way, right now, I think this is more just me sharing some music with you guys and seeing if you guys like it, and me exploring it. And then, my favorite songs that I make, I'm going to be putting on Spotify, and then, I won't like just have too much music in my YouTube channel. You get me? But it's more, getting a feel to it. But that's the objective. It's to eventually get the Spotify, put the music in Spotify, and then just have like maybe a couple videos of a playlist, a long hour-long playlist of most of them. And then I'll just, minimize the song output on YouTube. And it'll be more StarCraft videos, StarCraft games, commentary, tips and tricks, things like that. So that's the objective. But I'm one person, so I'm just kind of like learning as I go, and exploring. I was like, well, what if I make a channel? What if I make a channel, a separate channel on YouTube, just music? Well, I've learned that if YouTube considers your channel, how would I say, inauthentic, they'll just they don't just punish the channel that you have the music on, but they'll channel that anything that's connected to you is gonna be demonetized or treated the same way. So if I have two channels, that channel gets demonetized or whatever it does, then my channel, real channel, gets affected the same way. And that's crazy. So can't do that. So I was like, okay, so Spotify it is. So, we'll be doing Spotify, putting the music there. I'll have it here for you guys to have, listen to it when you guys want to, if you guys want to. That music is royalty free because it's for the community. You guys can listen to them, put them on YouTube. I'm not gonna do anything, to affect you. So, just FYI. If you look at yourself in the convex side of a spoon at the atom's length, you would see an upside down image of yourself. So that real or vertical or virtual. Yeah. Well, just light, in general, how light, allows you to see an image. That's already, crazy. Right off the bat. You're just seeing the right side up, then Tempest, Rush, kite the energy, and kick from out of their range. Yeah, we're going to do, versus Terran, we're going to do Mass Tempest. Let's see. I would think it's much harder to do than images. Local music generation anyway. I never played with local music AI. In terms of computing the source required, but I can make videos with sounds locally, so maybe. Yeah, thanks, Icons. But yeah, if there's anything that you could teach me, I'll check out the open source. I'll do my homework, and just to make sure I feel comfortable in knowing the way it is, because I'm still learning in general the different things that they add for AI to know what AI is and if it's good or not good, or if I can say, hey, this is my receipt, I made it. That's the biggest thing. I just have to make sure that I can explain to YouTube, I made this. It's my work. I made it. That's the most important part when it comes to having a YouTube channel. But it's pretty cool. I'm having fun. It's getting me into the mode, and it's very therapeutic, I would say. Very therapeutic, because it's not the easiest thing to get inside your head, but at the same time, it allows you to be a little bit more, honest with yourself. When you think about yourself and think about things and reflect and all that good stuff, it can be a little heavy, but at the same time, every once in a while, it's not bad to kind of just go in there, take off the mask and see what you got working with inside. There's a lot of doors you keep closed, and a lot of doors you wish weren't there, but they're there. And sometimes, we kind of just block it, and we block some parts of us understanding or experiencing life and learning from it. We block it, just like in StarCraft. When we lose a game, we block it to an extent, right? So so it does help me therapeutically to write some of more personal songs, because I really enjoy feelings, whether they're sad or happy. I really enjoy them because I don't know, even if I'm sad, I'm happy that I can feel that emotion, and same thing with, if I'm able to feel sad, then I should be able to feel happy too. And the more sad you can feel, the more happy you could enjoy and appreciate. Because you can't appreciate happiness if you don't know what happiness really is. And the only way you know what happiness really is through struggle. And it just sometimes wakes me up, you know, to open those doors. It wakes me up, and then I, you know, get a little fresh air of, you know, back to reality, a little self-reflection, self-improvements. So yeah, they did experiments where they put glasses on people that flipped their vision vertically, and they got used to it. Brain studies shows that they do what everyone does: flip it in the eyes and then flip it in the brain, and then after wearing the glasses they flipped it a third time. The brain flipped it. The brain flipped the image eventually. That would be sick if you're able to like flip it in real time, just without the glasses after you get practice, and it, you know, and then just whoop, oh shit. That would really help me in certain games. You know, there's some games that they flip the thing and you have to do it back. What the hell? Just flip your eyes. So the right way is up to us. It's how we perceive it. It's crazy. It is Nibencio time. All right, let's go. Let's get some Tempest. Let's go.
I don't forget ladder games. I just follow them where the tilt stops talking. I don't rage quit, I study the pressure. Every comment got a storm underneath it better. Every LA chuff got weight in disguise. I learned to read fear through camera slides. I've been the quiet one inside the replay. Gone, just watching where the mistakes stay. Every scout path got a shadow behind it. Every lost base got a reason assigned it. I remember timings more than the words they typed. I remember 3 a.m.s under monitor lights. Not my fight, but I stayed in the queue anyway. Now I know what 8 p.m.
Wait, I'm supposed to do Tempest. Shit. Alright, we'll do Ravens, then we'll do Tempest. Oh shit. Yeah.
Don't force it, I contain it, I don't spam it, I outweighed it. And it stacks up slow and steady like oh ladder ghost, still standing ready. I keep over ready. Every fraction, every line. I don't fight it, I don't chase, I just let it keep its place. I keep both shadows in my mind. Ready. Every truth the game's defined, and they follow me like scouts I never release. Yeah. I've been a player they don't really notice, but I know these patterns, rotations, motives. I was green goes dark before pressure arrives. I won bad scout changes. Yeah, whatever. I learned till don't always scream loud. Sometimes it just hides inside crowds. So I adapted, stay strange, stayed hidden while every heavy thought kept building. I've been rushed in ways I don't describe. Not revenge, just builds I survived. Every loss got folded in layers. Not hate, just unanswered prayers that I never had to type out loud. Silence already knew me now, so I held what I couldn't say then. Inside late game walls and sentries again. I'm not replaying it.
You mean like a smart mirror? Oh shit, I don't even know what the smart mirror.
Maybe that's why I play this way. Green brain movement, never straight. Not chaos, just vision, precision. Too much detail, too much intuition. Everybody copies what already worked. I'd rather lose making something absurd. Cause I've seen players win and still sound hollow. Just empty builds, everybody follows. So I saw this love. What was pressure? What was mine? And for the first time I understand. Every scar needs defending plan. Some ghosts fade when the camera running. Some fears die when the macro tightens. And the weight that used to lock my chest now just sharpens how I play the rest. I keep all replays in my mind.
That command center upgrade you ordered is here.
Redefine. I don't fight up, I don't chase. I just choose what takes their place. I keep all shadows in my mind, but I'm no longer trapped inside. And the pressure that once kept me on my knees now just strategy.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Some bosses stop steering.
Armed. SCV ready.
Yeah. All of these are my songs that I put right here.
I don't argue,
gonna
I
give me
observe the
orders?
pattern. Every
Yeah,
smile
bro.
got cracks that matter. Every it's fine got hidden damage. I learned to read what people can't manage. I've been the quiet one in loud rooms, not lost, just mapping out doom routes. Every handshake,
dude.
no subtext inside it. Every
Well,
goodbye
butter
got
my
something I
biscuit.
hide in. I remember tone out just words spoken. I remember doors that got left open, not for me, but I walked through
SCV ready.
anyway. Now I know
Add-on
what silence
complete.
can say. I don't trust apologies on repeat. They sound clean, but they never complete. So I stole
Add-on
it
is
all
done.
that can't
Doesn't that
decay,
look
like
fancy?
fractured thoughts from another day. I don't scream it, I archive it. I don't fix it, I survive it. And it
SCV
stacks
ready.
up quiet but heavy like the past never left. It just stays ready. I keep fractured thoughts.
Yeah.
Shit.
Every line, I don't burn it.
SCV ready.
Don't erase.
SCV ready.
Like a ghost, I don't release you. Fractured thoughts. But I notice everything. Edge change when someone's lying but still stays engaged. I learned pain don't
That's not good with the Raven.
crowd, so why you
What's going on?
quiet, stay still while everything
Damn.
else learned to
Oh, I
speak.
got
I've been
you.
wronged and
We're gonna have to get like,
blamed. Revenge just data
we gotta remember the bunker next time.
stored in layers, not hatred, just mental prayers that I never had to repeat out
Cause we're trying to do
loud.
Ravens,
Already how I'm allowed
but the problem is we don't have.
so I don't have to break again.
Comms open. This ought to be good. SCV ready.
Holding fractured thoughts.
I get ya.
There's a difference.
You got coordinates or what? Nothing'll stop me.
Not chaos, but memory, big decision, too much detail, too much vision. But I'm ready. Not everything needs to stay. Some fractured thoughts can fade away.
SCV ready.
Race just no longer fuel for reminder used to overrule. So I sort them slow,
coordinates or
line by
what?
line. What defines me? What's not mine? And for the first time, I understand. Not every star needs a plan.
Channel's clear, boss. In gear. Oh, I'll get there.
But I don't let them
I get ya.
I don't burn them, I don't
SCV ready.
erase. I just choose
Into
one
the receiving.
place. I keep
In gear.
fractured thoughts
Nothing'll stop me.
in my mind, but I'm longer trapped.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for
Keep
action.
me on my knees,
SCV
now
ready.
just fractured thoughts.
This vessel will come.
Some things stay.
Comms open.
Ready, take your away. Your away.
In the rear with the gear. This ought to be good. SCV ready. Adjusting. Got a target in my optics online. SCV ready.
Take your request.
SCV ready.
Tell myself I'm doing fine.
Channel's clear, boss. SCV ready.
Back at once.
Ready, take your command.
I'm good, but my thoughts don't act like they should.
Awaiting
What I can't explain.
job.
Feel like the weight
SCV
inside
ready.
my brain, and I don't even know when to start. It feels like
Right
I've been
away,
halfway
this
hard,
vessel.
trying to
I'm pretty beat down.
not really that way. And I lift it off like it's nothing, but it still feels like something. I can't shake it, can't break it. I just keep on taking it.
SCV ready to raise some hell.
Try to act like I don't feel it.
Engineering at your disposal.
Follows me when I
SCV ready.
walk like it never
Mineral field.
SCV ready.
Authorities that enemy battle.
SCV ready.
find that that's not true.
SCV ready.
Cause I still feel it too.
Out of minerals. Idle workers.
I go out, but I'm not there. I'm thinking thoughts I shouldn't care about the things I
It's
already
online.
did. Like I
Let's
can't
go
fully
kill
let it sit.
something.
People talk, but I drift off. Cause my mind won't ever stop replaying everything I said. Like it lives inside my head. And maybe I think too much.
going?
Maybe
Combat.
Show me who you want to die.
All waiting engineer at your disposal. State your request.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Understood.
Cyclone
Ready. Command. This vessel will comply any battle.
SCV ready.
Massacre, bloodbath, carnage, butchery!
Pause. Ready to roll out. SCV ready. By the
Raven online.
SCV ready.
Combat.
What's going on?
Try to get out of that funk.
Go ahead.
It's like I'm stuck
Good job.
inside my
SCV ready.
head. I'm tired of pretending that I don't feel everything I do.
Up, ready to go.
You've built a
SCV ready. Sweet.
Any battle.
What's
out
up?
of minerals. Idle workers are so unkind.
SCV ready. Bad news. Well, butter. We could use some
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. Hell yeah! All day long.
State your request.
Not good.
Raven online.
Room is quiet, just a glow in my face.
Combat. All waiting orders.
Go ahead.
Every choice feels heavy.
SCV ready.
Too many roads, only one green light.
Huh?
I've been chasing something I can't name. Not the wind, not the loss, just the flame. They don't see the weight I carry.
SCV ready.
Every calm move built on 100
SCV ready.
Breathe slow, let the noise fade
Let it
out.
roll out.
All these questions I don't talk about. I'm still here now. I'm standing on the edge, but I
Your base has some uninvited guests.
I break, I bend, I learn the pain, turn every doubt into terrain. It's bitter.
You've built a fight.
Damn. GG. Yeah. We got hurt that early. We gotta get a bunker then when we're trying to do Raven early. So we'll get a bunker. Oh, let's get a Proton stay. Those Marines, we gotta make sure we're on top of
Play
it.
safe, but safe feels numb.
Because with the Raven, we ain't got nothing. We got one turret.
Another
So we gotta have some more defense.
lost in the patterns of the same. I move different, I move alone.
Have a good one, Recess.
Every strange path led me here through the doubt, through the fear I've lost enough to know my ground. Even silence makes a sound. If this dream hurts, let it be. It's still a part of me. I'm standing on the edge, but I won't let go. Even when the screen says no, I break, I bend, I learn the pain, turn every doubt.
We'll do it against a Terran. Try to cannon rush.
One more time. Find the light. Maybe I need to hit the frame. Maybe that's the reason I stay. I don't know what it was. I just need to play my way. I'm standing on the edge, but I won't let go. Even when the world moves slow, I fall, I rise, I recalibrate, turn every scar into my fate. It's bittersweet, but I'm alive, still choosing hope every time I load it up. Face the night, one more time, I'll be alright.
science is crazy. So this is a deceptive cannon rush. If you saw what we did, we had the second probe. For one, we're hiding the forge. So because we're hiding the forge, he can't really tell what we're doing just yet. And because he needs more information, because the information we give him is false information, we see an opportunity, you know, opportunity. Here's the opportunity. There's nothing here on the high ground to see what we're doing. So that means that if I come back in with one probe, he won't notice. So we look and scan where the buildings are. Okay, we plant the pylon so that when he does come, he's ready to sneak in and get ready. While this one looks like he's scouting. The other probe is where is that? It's still going over to the other side, right? He's like, I need to go find out what he's doing. And so this probe's over here, and yeah, well, that's a pylon, so he's gonna have to have an expo. So now he's got to go around the whole thing to see what's going on. That takes time, right? During that time, I'm already making a cannon. So he's like, what is going on? Let me go check what's going on. And then doesn't really know what's going on over there yet at the main base, but doesn't see too much. But a pylon is not good anytime, because you make a pylon, that means you're cannon rushing 95% of the time. Sometimes there's fake cannon rushing. And that's the thing, though. You don't want to take no risk. But we're creating attention here and keeping it off of here. You get me? We need more time here, and we don't want them to look over here. So how do we keep them from looking over here? We have them look over here and stay over here. So the probe's just kind of just stalling. We're just stalling to get that cannon up. And we make another pylon here. Just more visual distractions. Right. Boom. Straight to work. But yeah, the deception, right? We took advantage of the fact that their scouting has to be more vigorous, because they have to still figure out what is going on here. There's no information that it's a forge, which means that the probe isn't as suspicious yet until it makes a pylon or it starts looking weird. But also the Protons didn't build at the high ground, at the ramp, which means that there's a blind spot, and when there's blind spots, there's opportunity. So we took advantage of an opportunity because of our players' build pattern. You get me? So building locations matters, and then scouting your corners when you don't have this kind of vision matters. And even though it matters, I still try to throw the player off, knowing that it could matter, that he can still go and scout it, but he won't scout it if he's paying attention to something else, right? So we took advantage of that, because this is one thing that a player that doesn't build at the ramp needs to do, is always check the blind spots. That's a must. You always have to check the blind spots if you're away from your ramp. Yeah, they get you. Well, versus a Terran, I like to do Tempest Rush because we're working on Mass Tempest Rush. To be honest with you, we are working on a Mass Tempest. Yeah, no GG. No GG, no re.
Through what doesn't stand, they only see results. Never the trial, never the loss, it's stacked in denial. Never the moments I stayed a while in the space where failure starts to compile. I learned that winning ain't always clean. Sometimes it hides in what's unseen, where intention lives in the in-between. Before it becomes something they deem, what they reject on first sight can still become something right. Just takes time to understand it. They call it cheese, I call it vision. Different paths inside the same decision. What they ignore becomes precision. That's how doubt turns it to position. Yeah, I was different, I stayed that way. Even when they told
No, another
me
person.
not to play.
Another person.
I made them dead. Feels like a step I had to take.
It's just Worker Rush.
Different isn't wrong, just not understood. Every but the battles never end. I scout the map defend. Every click, every push, every take. I'm chasing victories, but I can't look back. The ladder is wearing me down. 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 Blink and tell it strike. Siege tanks fall behind.
There he goes. Shoot.
Vikings dive in, but I can't clear my mind. Every cheese inside a teeth. Every time it's planned. Right outside. Games are nothing feels right.
You're probably wondering how you cannot afford a cannon. Okay, so let's find out what happened. So this is a deceptive situation. Okay, so what happens here is I'm gonna cannon rush them. Alright, now I'm not, this one's not, this is a worker rush. Okay, so when you do worker rush, you want to get the first pylon normal pylon, right? And then you want to leave when the pylon's almost done. That's your mark. And the reason why you want to leave when the pylon's done and you want to get the first pylon is you got to remember when it comes to Protoss likes to scout typically on a pylon scout. Unless they're cannon rushing, they like to go pylon. If you're cannon rushing, pylon scout. And then if you're standard, gateway scout. So we have to be careful. We have to be there early because when it comes to Protoss, they'll just pylon block us. If they know we're coming in and something's weird, they'll just put 3 pylons at the ramp and we're done, right? That's so we gotta be there early. So the best thing I do is I get a pylon. When it's almost done, I move out, right? And I cancel the gas, and I just keep making more workers. You get me? That's this probe right here. You see this probe? See how there's just one probe right there in the mineral line? That's the probe. The next gen. Okay, so right here our probe kind of just messed up, but we saw probe, right? We saw it on a pylon scout. It's like, okay, you're pylon scouting, and we're going in there, right? And when we go in there, we saw the forge. So the moment I saw the forge, what you do here is, if you see the forge, you know he's cannon rushing you. So if you know he's cannon rushing you, you know he's paying attention to something in your base. He's trying to get in your base right now. He's putting a pylon. He's setting something up. So what I do here is usually I'll grab a couple probes and I'll start attacking this area. I don't know where, but I attack different areas just to kind of see if it finds it. And what you want to do is you want it to look for the probe, because the probe's like, oh shoot, he's finding me. Okay, let me go and move around, right? And what that happens is your opponent's vision is here because they're attending something. And usually when you're cannon rushing, your workers are usually healthy and fine. There's nothing that can go wrong right now. I'm the cannon rusher, you know? What else nothing can kill me. I'm the cannon rusher, you know? And so the attention, if we look at the vision, right?
Our probes are under attack.
He's like, yeah, whatever. Probably a probe, you know? We're cannon rushing right here. And we're getting in too. We just got to watch out for this probe. Right? And so this little probe kind of just creates stress, and that stress means you have to be here a little more attentive than you would, because you can't just look on your other side of the map because you have a probe on you and you're cannon rushing right now. So
The enemy is gunning for our
he's like, I'm more worried about trying to get this wall,
probes.
right? And he messed up the wall too. You got to get closer. You got to get closer to the gas, sadly. One square closer, and then you can get it's a 2 pylon, but this is too far to the gas. You need one more right here, which sucks because you lose space, and he wants space, obviously, right? But you got to do, it's a 5 pylon wall if you're trying to get that much space. It's a 4 pylon wall, but you got like only room for like 2 cannons or a cannon and a pylon, which he doesn't want, right? He wants more space for more, you know, more chances of getting it through, even if my probes work on it. So he's stressed out that it's not working right. It's a 3 pylon wall because the map makers just don't like cannon rushers. You know, think the cannon rusher, but then you got to do it right here because it is possible. You just got a very small space.
Our probes are under attack.
And so by the time he's stressed out trying to figure out what the hell, he's got his second probe. All right, Junior, come on. We got Junior number 2, and then these probes right there. He's probably like, what the hell? What are they doing? Like,
The enemy is gunning for
we got
our
him.
probes.
You know, and he's like, you know, I have a. He's like, I don't have 100. I have 150. I don't have 150. And then he goes and looks, and he's like, and he's probably wondering like, where's his probes at? He's like, huh? He's like, where's my probes? And then he gave me a spot right there. Even worse, because of the map makers, it's kind of like hard to make diagonal cannons without it being a full wall. You mess up here sometimes if you don't. It's hard to. You can't wall it with the It's complicated. So, yep. Where'd my probes go? Yep. It's the real deal. No, that's not Huck. That's not Huck. That's a Huck admirer. Let's see. I get stuck at a certain point where you have to defend, and I kept getting overrun. Oh, in the campaign. Yeah, the campaign's awesome. You're definitely gonna play the campaign if you haven't played the campaign. So one of these days you'll have to teach me how to beat the campaign. Well, we're gonna do the campaign. Which one are you thinking about? The Wings of Liberty, or the Protoss one, Legacy of the Void? We were gonna do one last night. We were gonna start one last night, but then what is it? Zemi hasn't played it, so I didn't want to spoil. So Zemi's gonna have to not watch those for a little bit because Zemi hasn't played the campaign. So I was like, what? So yeah, and you see, I forgot. Stalker for the side objectives. Not selling or losing a bunker was a mission goal. Oh, that's the second base. That's the second stage, I think, where you don't. That's like if you wanna get the something. You don't lose any buildings or something like that. You don't lose a bunker. It's like the second stage, I think, in Wings of Liberty. The holdout challenge. It's a holdout. You have to like survive for a while. Oh yeah, the Reapers. The Reapers, that's a fun one. The Reaper one? Oh, stressful. Try doing it with freaking nightmare mode. Pull your hair out. I would be surprised if anyone played multiplayer, but never the campaign. Campaign's really good. I like the campaign. It helps you enjoy StarCraft even more because you just know that there's a really good story behind it. It's very deep. It's got, good movie potential. So sounds like Wings of Liberty to me too.
It's quiet right before it changes. That's when I hear it the most. I sit in the space where my thoughts don't settle, they circle and tighten instead. Every decision I make feels like balancing glass on the edge of my head. I learn to breathe through the pressure, not run from the weight that it brings. Cause silence don't mean I'm at peace, it just means I'm hearing everything. I build my awareness from fragments of moments I wish I could rewrite. Every mistake like a lantern that shows me the shape of the night. I don't erase what I was, I just let it inform what I am. Turn confusion to structure and chaos to something I can stand. They see the outcome, not all of the hours I spend in my head. Talking to versions of me that I buried but never are dead. Every win feels like echo, like it came with a price I still pay. But I keep moving forward, because stopping would cost me more anyway. I think the feeling I sit in it long enough to learn its name. Every failure's a mirror that shows me I'm still in the game. And the higher I climb through the noise that I carry inside, the more I realize I'm the storm I was trying to hide. I feel it when I'm close to the edge and I don't back away. Like the pressure is proof that I'm still in the shape of the change. If I'm breaking the process, then let it be part of the climb. Cause I'd rather be real in the fall than be numb all the time. If I lose what I want just to find what I am, then I guess every ending was part of the plan.
You should give it a shot. I would say, at least Protoss and Terran, they're definitely, fun right off the bat.
Struggle to trust, I replay conversations that never even happened out loud, just to see where I fail, just to feel what I'm doubting right now. Avoid, cause comfort gets louder the moment I start feeling destroyed. Every loss that I carry is data I didn't understand. So I study it closer and turn it into part of my plan. And I know that the pressure is something I'm meant to escape. It's the shape of the mind that I'm slowly learning to change.
That's a bad spot. I thought I could pylon block it, but you can't. Yeah, we'll give it to him. That's a weird spot. I thought I could do more with that because there was a little dip, but That was terrible.
And it tells me the truth I can't hide from again and again. So I sit in the pressure and let it reshape what I know. Let it break down the false so the real can grow. And I don't ask for
Yeah, you can't put a pylon because there's like a lip on the ramp, so I couldn't wall it.
stronger than fear. Something more than what I was.
You gotta find a different spot.
Yeah. It's not about winning. It's about understanding. And I'm still learning.
Too many pronouns.
I don't plan, I improv. My strat spawn in the fog. You bring balance. I sabotage. I got drones where they shouldn't be. Your vision ain't touching me. Built a hatch in your history. Now your whole tech tree is misery. Spines in your mane like bad tattoos. Creep spreading like fake news. You play rules, I break rules. You win games, I make tools. No Sim City, just sin in the city. Drop a spore in your dreams, make your widow feel pity.
Barcode. Yep.
Nerd, you scouting my base, I'm already in yours. They like, yo, what he doing? I'm like Hush Evolution. Got no coaching, no blueprint. Just wild.
You got this, soldier, I believe. But I'll do the Wings of Liberty.
You play for the W, I play for the
Next week we'll start it. We'll start it next week. We won't do Nightmare until like we beat the campaign, so we have some playthroughs. But we'll have some fun, some chill experience. We'll put it on brutal, of course.
I anchor them deep in spots so obscure they don't wake when you sleep. I don't macro. I mess with the beat. You on build or the 12, I'm in build or the creep. I got queens in the club with no leash. Transfused like a DJ, drop beats. You chase wins, I chase memes. My style's like a bug in your dream. Burrow roaches in your blind spot. My strats talk, yours just snapshot. You try theory, I try block. Your standard can't see this chaos I got. You blink stalkers, I blink lives. One match with me, you roll watch 5. I make gods obsolete by the minute. Your mind games clean, mine's infinite. They like, yo, what he doing? I'm like Hush
I'm just trying to get some Tempest, some TVP, some PvT. We'll give him a little bit. I don't want him to lose MMR, so we'll give him some time to get a game. And then when Mora gets a game, we'll get it. We don't want to affect the experience. Doesn't want Protoss or doesn't want Barcode or doesn't want Dancraft.
Took your logic, sliced incisions. You thought I
One
was
of-
trolling. Now I'm winning.
one
Got
or all.
circling spawning from pure superstition. 1 8 p.m. one dream, one drone, but the spire in the silence of a broken phone. I ain't random. I'm reasonless. You play perfect. I play genius. Ain't no patch gonna fix this. No build order can script this. You ladder a labyrinth. You win. I witness. This ain't meta. It's madness. The madness that laughs. No blueprint, no balance, just wrapped in the gas.
Still not gaming. No game yet. Maybe Mara's waiting for me now. Waitception. Alright, it started just in case. Hopefully, maybe Mara's waiting for me. You gonna get some sleep early, Kanzini? Has everyone in chat finished the campaign? I did. I played it in the 3rd time with all my skills, and I did a good. Then you're ready for the ladder usually. I tell people when they're learning StarCraft, play the campaign. You'll feel yourself. You'll get to play the way you think the game should be played, and then try that in ladder and grow. You're gonna be your own person.
Every move got a story that naturally told. You be playing it safe, you be playing it bold. Now your limits get tested, your vision get grow. He don't play like you, he don't move the same. Every step off script, but it's still on aim. You see chaos, he see the frame. Turn a different idea to a whole new game. Yeah, He built what he feel, not what he shown. Make a path where
Yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers, everybody. We'll keep it. We haven't Soldier hasn't hasn't beat it, so yeah, no spoilers. What? Should we do the? Damn. We'll have to see how we do it. But yeah, you guys gotta play the campaign if you guys haven't. The Zerg? You're doing a Zerg campaign?
He don't need to prove, he just let it show. Every game just a place that he learn and grow. You still chasing right, he just letting it flow. Not a game feel bigger than a win.
Yeah, I was delayed too on my campaign. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, should I do nightmare mode for Wings of Liberty so that it could slow me down for some of you guys that have a campaign going on? We'll have to vote on it. That will slow me down a lot, because that campaign mode is, nightmare mode is hard. So especially the way I play already in a difficult way. But it will slow down. Spoilers.
Said last game. That was the first lie. Discipline. Start with a plan, forget the middle of it. Instantly. Pro goes out like it's trained for war, then just stands there unsure what for. I see your opener. Start playing defense in advance, not because I'm safe, not because I'm smart, but because my instincts don't know where to start. I drop a building just to feel in control. Even if it's wrong, it still fills the role. Like if I click enough, it becomes intent. But it's just noise with a budget spent. I'm not reacting to you, you're reacting to me. And I keep
Your base has some uninvited guests.
I had clarity once. I think I did before my own hands started.
Mr. Fister got fisted. Oh shit. Fister for Fister. Yeah, we had to think on our feet. Okay, so this is something, it's from experience, okay? Let me explain what's going on in this, and it's still not the best because it just depends on the map. So, but I'll explain what I'm doing right here. So, we're trying to cannon rush. and it's kind of hard to cannon rush. They'll send all their workers, so you got to be careful how you cannon rush. 4 pylon walls are always easy, but they can be very tricky the way the map makers design the map. They literally work hard on this part to make it not easy to just do 4 pylons. This is like a three pylon because it's a 2.5. It's a 2 plus. This one's a weird one. It's like a 2, but it's like a, because it's like angle, it forces the pylon to be in a weird spot to make it harder to make room. So it's very wiggly, you know, and that makes it harder. Over here it's way too spacey. No chance to like wall off, too far apart. So because of my options, I had to go with the building setup, the opponent's building. So in this particular case, you got see, I'm looking around, I'm acting right here, I'm just acting like I'm not doing anything. Obviously, you know, you don't want them to think that you're a cannon rusher, and a cannon rusher will go and hide in the bottom, or they'll stay in like a weird spot, you know, or they won't show themselves when you already scouted that they're coming, you know, because they're gonna go over there and see what you're doing. They're gonna be like, oh, what is he doing? Is he cannon rushing? Is he not cannon rushing? Right now he doesn't know. He's still halfway through the map. But we have this building set up. Okay, and I can give you want to know where the mistake is? And this is something for Protoss players, at least, you know, dealing with a player like me, though. Let me break this down, and then maybe you'll understand for future when people do this, why they do it. So we gotta bust out the paint. Okay. So we got 2 gateways, right? Right here and right here. You always want to do this one first. This one's number 1. And this one is number 2. You do not want to do it the other way around, because if this one right here is affected by a block, you're choking the area, and that leaves for some type of wall for a Protoss player, for a cannon rusher. And you don't want to create a wall, since you already made a wall here, cornering yourself. The Protoss will come over here and create a wall. So what do you do when you have two gateways, but this is the one that's gonna be done soon, and you got a wall? You're like, let me cancel the gateway and I'll get in there. And then you cancel the gateway, you know. Sometimes they'll put another wall right in front, or if the pylon goes up, you make your own gateway in front of that gateway when they cancel it. It's there's different situations, but it's harder to cancel something that's almost done. You're like, I don't want, this one's like barely starting. It's gonna hurt, so they keep it. And so if you're doing number 1 first, what's happens is it's hard to pylon, because then you have to pylon here. You would have to, there's this opening right here that you would have to pylon to create a wall. You can't do it because this one won't be here, and it's just this one, right? So it's harder for a cannon rusher to create a wall when the gateway is here. So just always do the gateway. The first gateway should always be the one that has the most space open, not the one that's connected to the wall. Okay, this is always the second one, because if there's 2 gateways and this one's almost done, right, and it's cannon rushing this area and creating a wall, you can cancel that gateway and get right inside, right? You go right inside there. But this gateway is almost done, so then you get your cybernetics core, and then you go and get a robo, and you go straight to their base and you go kill them. You get me? But just to give you an idea of where the mistake was, the huge mistake is that the gateway was the wrong gateway. So this is number 1. Number 2 is the blocker. But now now that we have this situation, right? Now that we have this situation, we could take an opportunity. And I'll give you another rundown. Our side. So now that we have this situation and he did what he did, what's going to happen is this. You create a wall, right? We're going to create a wall. We're gonna create a wall, and the gateway's here. So what is the Protoss gonna do? He's like, oh, that's fine. I'll just get my Zealot, and I'll get my Zealot to go inside and then break it from the inside. You know, so then we'll just chrono boost, right? We're gonna chrono boost the gateway, get the Zealot in, and then we're gonna break them from the inside. So what ends up happening is that if you put a pylon right here, right, then he can get trapped. He gets trapped right here. He gets popped inside this little corner, because if you fill in the space, if there's a pylon right here, right, what you're doing is you're blocking the possibility of it going anywhere. Like Zealot will not be able to, of course, go through anything that has a wall in front of it. So this area in the red is where the pylon would block. The only open area is right here or right here. Either this area or this area. Now it's funny though, because if you have like this weird little pocket, you could actually block it. You could block this area with 2 probes. If you put 2 probes in front of this, you could block you can create a wall just by hugging it. Just by hugging the gateway, you're creating a wall. And so if I had 2 probes and I wanted to get a little more creative, you could do stuff like that, where you're like, oh shoot, I don't want them to get on this side. Sometimes you have this spot where it's just one more spot. Sometimes it's like right here, like there's a little spot right here that's open between 2 pylons, and if you put your probe right there, it's gonna kick the Zealot out somewhere else. And the Zealot's like, oh, I wanted to go through there. Nope, because you created a little square. So we're gonna use this game plan, and they don't realize what we're gonna do until it happens. So I get the pylons right. He's like, okay, and I made this pylon like this for a reason, because I need to put the pylon here and trap the Zealot. I need to make sure it's lined up. He thinks he can get the, see how he puts the Zealot angle. He's like, I want it here. We're gonna get inside, and then chrono boost. I'm like, that's fine. We're just waiting for a little bit of time, just to not show them what we're doing, because we're gonna make the cannon first. We know it's coming. We don't want him to think, of course, right? You give him more time to think. You set something up too early, he's gonna think, oh shoot, wait. So waiting for this to go up, make the cannon, and then I'm like waiting a little bit, and I'm like, I know he wants to get inside, and then I block it. Now he doesn't look at this yet, so it's so early, he thinks it's a cannon. And he's like, oh, I'll take that cannon out first. And he doesn't realize that it's a pylon, and pylons take forever to kill. Now we still got this problem because I made the cannon in the wrong spot. I'm supposed to get in the other side. I'm supposed to make the pylon first, get on the other side, make the cannon, and then make the pylon right here, and that would have been good. But I made the cannon in front of me, and then I blocked myself from going to the other side, which is why I brought my second probe. I brought my second probe because I knew I made a mistake right here, a little minor mistake, but I couldn't cancel the pylon anymore, and then I couldn't. So I was like, okay, well, let's game plan it. We going in there. He's got a little moment in here. Let me block this. I was gonna try to block this, but he didn't give me no time. So then I was like, okay, these guys, I can block them out, right? So I go in there, and then I mineral walk. I go out, and I go click on the mineral, and we just slide right through. And because we're mineral walking, he can't block me. And then because he can't block me, but he's nibbling, it spaces him out. And then we're able to, like, boom, pylon block it right inside. We pylon block that spot right here because we have vulnerabilities right here. We still have a vulnerability, but he's so confused about getting in that his brain broke right now on what should he do. He wants that probe dead by all. It's like, he's gotta die. I don't care if there's a cannon forming, that's gotta die. Nothing else matters. So yeah, in captivity, I got locked out. See, it's been a while. It may be trying to update or something. I started BattleNet. If I had X, it goes from starting BattleNet to cleaning up. Cleaning up. That's weird. Special tactics. I feel like I've been more and more patient. Yeah, if not clean up, that's weird. I don't know, it's got nothing to clean up. If not, turn it off completely, like Control Alt Delete, and then turn it off from the start from the start menu. Make sure it's like all the way off, and then turn it back on. Sometimes it bugs too. I don't know. Let's see. I learned a lot about mapping, building placements, and most of all, scouting and micro. Yeah, exactly. Put-us cheesers know so much about build timings and placements and the super early games. We have to, we have to optimize. Just like anything else, but we optimize in a little bit of cheesy chaos. So I optimize too. They're just not easy details that people will find out until a lot of games, but since I've experienced it, I can give you guys the game plans, make you guys aware of all these things way quicker than you would have learned it if you'd had to do it naturally. And then hopefully that kind of helps you, find more stuff quicker, have your brain have more room for other things and try to figure stuff like this out since it's already, kind of like understood. But yeah, they're all devils in the detail. That's what I love about StarCraft. It's like, detailed art. Alright, let's go. Hope for a Tempest. Keep getting Protoss.
Intervention.
I've been learning every inch of this craft like scripture. Breaking down my losses till they turn into a picture. Don't care about the meta, I care about the mirror. Who I was last month, he don't exist here.
Nope.
Tap, tap, fast hands locked in place. Micro so crisp, I could shave your base. Mine like a trap, you forgot the trace. Step wrong once and I end your race. Look, I ain't tryna stun, but I stun though. Got bills in my head like a condo. I stack ideas till they overflow, then drop them on you like a cargo. I don't follow footsteps, I toe tag them. You try to copy my path, I break habits. I'm the glitch in your prep you can't patch quick. That I should've scouted harder, panic.
Yeah, I'm chasing something deeper than winds, chasing the version of me who understands every layer, every detail, every scar.
I've been carving out my place time with no rest, turning pressure into focus when it sits on my chest. Every match is
What up, Raiders?
Mine stays clever, stacking all the lessons like a bank. Don't define me by the choices that I make. Under pressure, define me by the way I
Welcome. What up, Synapse? How you doing? Welcome back.
Snapback time is cracked. Right on cue. Focus so sharp it can slice straight through. APM hitting like lightning blue. Winning ain't luck, just the work I accrue. Look, I don't play cards, but I deal damage. Slowly, even silence can manage. I'm the dog that hits hard like a bad habit. You prep for the paper, you get prep for the savage. I'm the move you forgot in your notes. The doubt that creeps in when your plan gets smoked. Got concepts, lay it like 100-foot boats, and I still add more. Yeah, I overdose, bro.
Sometimes I wonder
Uh-oh.
if this grind is my therapy or my curse. If I'm climbing to find myself.
I think it's kind of rushing me.
I've been carving out my place on this climb. Turning pressure into focus when it sits on my chest. Every match is a truth, every step rap is a test, but the work in my bones is I'm built for the stress. Run it up, run it up. Like a bank of endeavors, don't define me by the choices that I make. Under pressure, I'm chasing evolution. Yeah, in every game, level up, do the next one. See cracks, see room, see gap, play map. Ain't no guidebook where I'm going, just mind that looking dumb like what's this game? I don't rush, I rock foundations, turn safe plays and soul invasions. You all uptight, I go through nations, turn those events to operations. I don't need speed, I just need stillness. My plan slow cooked till your vision feels it. Every probe is a sermon, every pylon's cryptic. You try to outplay what you don't know existed.
So yeah, so this is kind of like a weird one. Cannon rusher. Sometimes you're gonna run into a cannon rusher when you're a cannon rusher. My cannon rushers are a little bit more deceptive, so when I face a cannon rusher, we play it a little different than a normal cannon rusher versus cannon rusher. Because when somebody that's cannon rushing knows you're cannon rushing, it's played a little different. But when they don't know you're cannon rushing and you're cannon rushing, they still don't know how to play it because they're playing it like if you're not cannon rushing. So they feel like you are cannon rushing. You're the predator, and you're going for the hunt, right? And so this pylon right here is to make it look like I'm expanding, and this pylon right here is where I hide my forge. So a cannon rusher. Remember I said, about sometimes I pretend to look like a normal probe. What is this probe doing? This probe is not being a normal probe, right? Look at the sign. You can tell by the signs. A normal probe goes with confidence. A normal probe is not fearful of you seeing it, right? And confidence really shows deception sometimes. But if you're not confident and you're hiding, that's signs of something, So I already knew he's cannon rushing just by this little move. It's not a normal standard move. You're a standard player. You want to know what's going on. You want to be nosy, right? So then I go and look at it, but I'm going for forge. So right here he messed up. I saw that he got a little opening right there, an opening problem. He's like, oh shit. And he thinks like I'm a normal Protons player, right? He doesn't think I'm a cannon rusher because there's no cannon rush, so I shouldn't have any kind of foresight. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna mineral walk, right? And he's like, follow me. He's like, follow me, because he wants me to follow him so he can go back in there and then pylon block it and then cannon. You get me? So he's doing the follow me. I'm like, okay, but hold on. Let me close this door right here. Nobody want this door open. So he's like, oh shit. He's like, how do I get this one done? Shit. Door's closed. He's like, okay. He nibbles, right? He's like, okay. He did the whole. This is a good trick too. Okay. So when he leaves, the best way to get away from the probes is by letting him zap you. And so he does a quick mineral turn, right? Oh no, he does you want to do a sharp turn. You don't want to do like a round turn, because when they zap you, you're gonna notice that this probe got zapped. it stays zapped and it stays distant because it's zapped. It's zapping. And that distance allows more space from the probe, and that's what he's doing. He's letting me zap by hitting me with a sharp turn, and he knows when I zap him, I'm not gonna be on his butt, you know. So that's why when you really want to be on his butt, you don't zap him. You keep like following him like really close to the hip, and if he hits you, move really quick. And so he got space, right? He's like, okay, cool, I can pylon block it. I'm like, you know, this is my rodeo. So I cancel my pylon. I'm like, hey, we got here too. Hey, it's like we're family. And so as a cannon could be down here, that's fine. But what it can't do is delay. You know, you don't want to delay the cannon rush. So there's no cannons up here, so I walled them. I was gonna make a gateway to make it more annoying. I was just me being conservative, but I wanted to make a cancel and gateway, but I let him in, and that's fine because he thinks I'm just going for a gateway play. He thinks I'm going for a fast expand, and everything's just going downhill for me. And he has an opportunity because he has cannons up at the bottom. He's like, shoot, I got cannons right here. Cool. He's done for. I don't see a gateway yet. So now he's setting up his cannons, and then I set up the cannons. So I reveal at the very end when he already invested 3 pylons, 2 cannons, another couple cannons. He's already invested in that, and now I just showed him that he's just gonna get, you know, checkmated on his move. That cannon's not gonna go up. And then of course after this right here, I'm over here because he's spending so much time on his side that it's so kind of complicated that I'm able to wiggle down here and create my next move. And once I deny that, then I cannon rush him and put him in a bad situation. And then he's going to have to take an expo. Now this isn't usually a build that can kill the Protoss player, but it could take the Nexus out because it's so far away. The only other way is put a cannon right here and another pylon here and another cannon here, and just kind of like a 3 cannon, just to keep them out the mineral line. If not, you can make a lot of cannons and kill the Nexus. That's the next thing, but you want to make sure you kill it quick so they don't get enough minerals, but know that they're going to expand. So that you got to consider that. But if you trickle over there, you'll have enough resources to kind of mix in with your gas and gateway and all that other stuff. So trickling over there would be good. I was just very dramatic, you know, that you could just pop them all off, kill the Nexus, and then call it a day. Had changed my Battle.net password and still can't start this game. Or try you might have to uninstall and reinstall. I know when a lot of people have weird problems, usually uninstall and reinstall tends to be like the last thing you want to do, but it's, you know, sometimes there's a corrupted file or something. So that's, yeah. Last choice, I would say do that. Psychological disruption. Checkmate. Yep. Hey, thanks, Synapsal. Appreciate the love and welcome, guys. Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah. You see strategies. I see shadow, you see pattern, I see cracks, you see rules, I see gaps, you play maps, I rewrite them. Yeah. Ain't no guidebook where I'm going, just mind traps growing in the open. My brain like cold with a Trojan. Every thought hit deep like it's frozen. No build order, I freehand pain. Turn losses to art, every drop of stain. I bait your logic, then flip the lane. Got scouts looking
have a good night,
like
bye.
what's his game? I don't rush, I ride foundations, turn safe
Oh,
places,
Miss Aries.
soul invasions. You all
Yeah.
uptight, I goes through
Have a good night, Miss
patience, turn
Aries.
base defense to a home for agents. I
You
don't
get
need
some good
speed,
sleep.
I just need stillness. My plan slow cook till your vision feels it. Every probe is a sermon, every pylon's cryptic. You try to outplay what you don't know existed. I'm not stuck, I'm stationed. I'm not lost, I'm waiting. I ain't slow, I'm saving. Building hell with a blueprint sacred. Yeah. You chase wins, I chase fraction. You want clean, I bring disaster. You stay safe, I rewrite chapters. Mine feel matters, I move back. Yeah, I proxy my past in the fall of the war. Where I spawn ain't sane, it's folklore. You rush to expand, I stall like Lord. While I build with mistakes you ignore. I cheese like a monk that forgot peace. I scout the guilt in the grand feats. Turn pain into plays that don't need keys. Never been fast, just built different. I lose like a god, then respond twisted. My thoughts don't blink, they glitch systems. Make the meta my son and dismiss them. APM low, but the impact's mythic. I can trap 5 steps with a single instinct. Every misclick still got intent hidden. My whole play style's just pure contradiction. You see a map, I see a map. You see law, I see the
I don't know. In the maps, League edition. I don't know.
I see the gap. I'm not stuck, I'm stationed. I'm not lost, I'm waiting. I ain't slow, I'm saving. Building the blueprint sacred. You chase wins, I chase fraction. You want clean, I bring disaster. You stay safe, I rewrite chapters. Mine feel mad, I move backward. Don't call me back. I haunt them. I don't follow strands. I warp them. They move forward, but I stay dangerous. In reverse.
Don't forget things. I just file them where they don't belong.
I don't argue, observe the pattern. Every smile got cracks that matter. Every it's fine got hidden damage. I learned to read what people can't manage. I've been in the quiet one in loud rooms. Not lost, just mapping out doom routes. Every handshake got subtext inside it. Every goodbye got something I hide in. I remember tone, not just words spoken. I remember doors that got left open. Not for me, but I walk through anyway. Now I know what I'm supposed to say. I don't trust the captain, don't need it. Sound clean, but then it all complete. So store it all. Up quiet but heavy like the past never left, it just stays ready. I keep dark memory in my mind. Every line, I don't burn it, I just let it stay. In my mind, every truth that I have defined, and it follows me like a ghost I don't release. Yeah. Dark. They don't really notice, but I notice everything. Focus on the small shifts and energy change. When someone's lying, but still they engage. I don't always shout it out. So I just have to stay quiet, stay still, while everything else.
No, couldn't get there in time. Easy. There was not a good spot right there for me to wall up. I gotta find a better spot in that map. There was too many mineral openings.
I'm holding dark memory. There's a difference.
And maybe that's the weight I carry. Not anger, but things I bury. Not chaos, but memory, precision. Too much detail, too much vision. But I'm learning not everything needs to stay. Some dark memory can fade away. Not erased, just no longer fuel for a mind that used to overrule. So I sort them slow, line by line. What defines me, what's not mine. And for the first time I understand, not every scar needs a plan.
I keep dark memory in my mind, but I don't let them redefine. I don't burn them, I don't erase. I just choose what takes their place. I keep dark memory in my mind, but I'm no longer trapped inside. And the weight that used to keep me on my knees now just dark memory. Yeah. Some things stay,
So wait.
some things stop bleeding. Yeah. Don't blink. Don't miss it. Run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it.
They misread, misquote, mismatch my vision. Mistake the pace, can't trace my rhythm. Say I'm off, but I break they system. Every strange play, shift the prism. They misjudge, misname, misplace my lane. Can't keep up, so they say it's strange. But I've been 10 steps past that frame they don't see, so they call it insane. I'm in the lane where the lines all bend, where the start ain't start and the end don't end. Where the wrong move, Luke come back again, and the loss get flipped to a hidden win. They skim one glance, try to summarize, but they don't decode what's under mine. It's laying deep in another time. I play now with a future mind. See, I don't react, I pre-react. I see your path, then I detach. I bait your map with a weaker act and snap it back with a deeper trap. They say that's bad, I say wait and see. Every go got symmetry. Every they just don't got the memory. You see chaos. You see law. They misread, misquote, mismatch my vision. Can't keep pace with the algorithm. Call it luck, call it superstition. I call it built from repetition. They misjudge, misname, misplay my route. Talk real loud, they phase out now. When it collapse, they don't say it out. Just disconnect when the truth break out. I'm overlapping the pattern you stuck in. Stacking reactions, you never been trusted. You play it safe, but your safety is bluffing. I play it risky, that's why I'm adjusting. Every decision is free to expand. Every condition I plan in advance. You see it can, but I see the span of 10 different wins in a single chance. I pivot quick with a split intention. Have a me build it half misdirection.
Your probes are in a hazardous working environment. Your probes are under attack.
Oh shit. That was terrible. Oh, these angles. GG. I was trying to figure out what I could do there. If I pylon wall it, maybe I wall it and put two pylons so I can cannon from the bottom. I might do that. Pylon the bottom and then block the top. We'll try that.
I see domain. I don't fit, I refrain. Too fast, too different.
Hero.
Too late to understand.
There we go. Well, I'm trying to get Terran. I swear we can't get Terran for the life, but I'm okay with Zerg. But yeah, no Terrans yet. This whole time. Trying to do Tempest. That was a unit? StarCraft unit? That's a good question. I don't know. Dark Templar, I would say, maybe. Shit. Stay cloaked.
I'll be dancing while I micro, one hand on the mouse. Keys crawling out the hinge. Next is breathing like a sentient. APM so high it's negligent. Told them I'm the reason your ladder feel haunted. Why your MMR keep plummeting? Dog, I caused it. Never met a safe. I want chaos, not logic. Turn your Sim City to a trap. That's exotic. They say, why you play like that? I say, why you pray like that? You build walls, I walk through that. I'm not rushing, I move the map. I've been the middle, I don't follow maps. I make them panic, and I laugh. Turtle up, I crack your hatch. And G keys tight before the clash. Warp in my mind, no limits. I don't build, I invent it. I don't climb, I bend the ladder. You play safe, I play matter. It's fine dining. Keyboard click. GG. Dang shit. Something's already in the match. Watching through every click. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. They load and come, think it's just a name. Same let it grind, same
What happened?
frame. But I step in
I just want to get to gold ranking.
Hold up, don't scout that yet. That vision ain't safe to get. Every pro view, send the check. Just fees what you.
Yeah, send me some replays. Send me some replays on my Discord. Let me know when you send them, and then like we can analyze your play and kind of give you some ideas based on what you're doing. But yeah, just and then give it some time. Does it get to the screen where you can choose which game you can play? Two different desktop icons. Oh, okay, you're helping them. I don't know. You could try maybe your firewall. Maybe there's a firewall problem. I don't know that, or you have a cleanup system that's affecting the StarCraft. Yeah, that sounds like maybe like a security disruption. Turns into despair. Yeah, I got presence in delay like your mind don't obey. Every I'll be okay, face away. They scream this guy, axe my head. I'm like, nah. Well, hopefully you get it resolved. It sucks when you can't, but that's weird. I would just uninstall first, just at this point. You ever feel like you didn't click that, but it still happened? That's not lag. I don't need to show my face. I just take up mental space. Every safe, every place starts to erase. Yeah, I laugh when they deny, cause I never have to try. Every I'm fine reply, don't survive. I'm not loud, I just stay in the gaps of your play. Every Got called nerd. Oh damn, I know, right? That it? Just nerd? That all you got?
Every choice you thought was right turns to wrong in the light. But nobody's ever there. Still your base feels aware, like it's breathing your air. Don't rush, just wait. Inside your misclick fade. Every door you create just opens to
Damn, no Terrence. Read that? Proton City. more practice, we'll have to figure out these map cannon spots.
Your probes are under attack. They found your probes, and it's not going to be pretty. They're piling on your pylon.
A little bit of a little open harassment. What? Everybody's out there playing the short game, and Franco's like, dude, I got a job to go to tomorrow. Ain't nobody got time for that. I know. Shit. We on that grind. Damn, Fridays. It's already here.
You the late for the weight of my chest. Hand popped up, yeah, I knew it was was stretched. Call myself now, I'll be fine this thing. But the lobby loaded and it wasn't the same. Base scout, I don't see a thing. One base quiet, it's never claimed. Click sting, I know my reflow.
Hopefully we get a Terran.
Mistaken. And I'm locked out, yeah, I'm wiped out. Another light just turned out. I try to fight, take a screen, ring cold wrong.
I gotta go plan with every kind of rush. Sure, I got you on the rushes, guys. Got that dank cheese.
Trick can't spin. Why the pros fight harder than men? I ain't want to see still alive. God drive, hit him on the spot. Pray for mercy, pray for time. The cheese already crossed that line. They be on sale, they be hoping. This ain't love, this is insane. Tell me what's wrong. Every plan I ever
We got a Terran.
yeah, when the progress at the
I don't want to alarm anyone, but the base is being attacked.
Get them Zillots out.
shadows.
I took his gas.
Here in the shadows.
We'll go over that real quick. So, yeah, sometimes, you know, you try to go Tempest and then you see that there's nobody at home. You know, we're going for an early scout, and when we go for an early scout, we usually see a barracks quarter of the way up, right? Right now we got no barracks, so we don't have much information. So what do we got to do? We got to get information. Where are we going to get it? At the gas. The gas will tell you the story. Are we going to go Reapers? Are we going to go heavy, you know, doors or something? You need 2 gases for that. Reaper, you could maybe do it with 1, but 2 is ideal. But if you get 1, that's still maybe like a Marauder or something. But when there's no gas being taken, that's Marines. Right? That's Marines. And so we're going to confirm and lock that in, that it's going to be Marines, and we're going to be not feeling any kind of like situation down the road that has to do anything with gas. So we're locking you in. You're going to only make Marines. It's going to cost me a little bit, but I'll ensure that you're only going to get Marines. I just got to watch out for the Marines. I got to make sure I get my Zealots. Corner boost it. Gotta get my cyber right away from my stalkers, because Zealots don't do great against Marines. You know, I just don't got a cybernetics core yet, so I can't get a stalker even if I try it. Now I can get one. This guy came through the middle and started attacking the Marines specifically with the little group. That pulls the Marines away and has them micro, and that's less time that I'm getting shot by Marines. Now we got Stalker, so we're good. Right here, the only thing that can kill us is if he gets a bunch of Marines and goes right at us, and so we gotta have a sentry.
One season with Flo. At some point I should support more, but being here is as good as any.
Thanks, Gazzini. Damn. 3 months in advance. Subscriber for 4 months. Thank you. Oh shit. Get some good stuff right here. You'll learn over here. That's for sure, because I'm learning. I'm always learning. There's always room for improvement. And so as I grow, I share with you guys. So thank you. Appreciate the love. Francio, please stop. This is illegal. Yeah, the Geneva Code, right? Oh, gosh. Oh, please, no. The humanity. Some good stuff, I know. So what are we gonna do to a bunch of Marines? Why? Because there's no other way you can make anything else. We got the gases on lock, so we know that it's gonna be Marines. And yeah, Marines are dangerous. So you gotta be careful with them. So you gotta get the sentry. We're getting a little advanced, right? With little, we're doing so much. We got battery shields because we got very little stalkers. We got sentries to divide and conquer. Right? Got not all of them. We don't want them all. They want to be shooting right now. Yep. He went in there, courage. He's like, yeah, my guys are coming right now. And then they're like, oh shoot, where are they at? They're back there still. Like, oh shit. that's a movie scene right there, you know. Kept it simple, you know. Just got the right units to get the job done. We knew where we were at, right? Gases were taken, so we knew that they were limited to certain things, and we just played it safe because we just Marines, and he's all in, you know. All in is you know, a mental thought. Technically, like for me, I'm all in until I'm not, but a lot of people don't know that kind of like thought process, where it's like you're all in until you're not. Because some people just go, all in is all in. I was like, what do you mean all in is not always all in? It's like, yeah, it is. Sometimes you can all in until you don't all in anymore. So, you know, you're hitting the gas until you decide, you know what, I'm far away, I'm far ahead. Let me just pull the gas and start, you know, transitioning, right? And it's okay to do that, because sometimes you are mentally all in, let's go, and then sometimes you're like, oh shit, I think I did such a good, you know, attack that I don't need to go up the ramp. I did enough damage, I can actually play this game out. You know, but at the moment you were all in. So but this Terran, majority of the people don't know how to like let go of the gas. So when they're mentally hitting the all in switch, it's all in. Like, there's no, you know, oh, you know what, maybe we should play this out. It's usually like go big or go home, and then they die. They whittle down. You kill their build, and then boop, there's no follow up. So yeah, by stealing the gas, we kind of got them into that like mode of all in, go big or go home. So we just had to defend it. Keep it simple. Oh. Barcode mode. I'm surprised most players you battle against go for the short term. Well, stress. Some people get stressed out. Ooh, the shiny. I know. Get my sunglasses right now too. Oh yeah.
They said I play weird, so I leaned into it. Welcome to the main event.
But we bring it back.
Yeah. They say, look at them back, don't let it
Bring what back?
like I don't turn pressure to patterns and win. Talk like I'm lost in the way that I've been till I touch one move and the whole thing spin.
Retractable coffee cup holder? Shit, I don't know. I mean, it's not safe to have anything liquid around a computer tower. Yeah, I don't know if that's a... I don't know who got that green light. An optical drive? The carriage had a big hole in the middle. Oh, you guys always made fun of it like it could be a coffee holder. Oh, someone's gonna get fired for that one. Alright, let's go. Why not? Very opportunistic. Thanks, Kanzini.
They said he's trolling. Nah, I just play different. And they still cute into it. in a hidden trap. They look away, I double back. Then hit the angle they never track. Yeah, I laugh when they call it luck. Same one stuck when the eco cut. All that talk, but it don't add up when the pressure hit and it freeze up. I'm in layers they never train. They memorize, I rearrange. They think it's chaos, I call it range. Every safe move get exchanged. They lose once and they
Very convenient.
they want rules, I don't go. I just turn a whole match into control. This that showtime on ladder tonight.
Is that my brother?
Bills while I shift your side. You pay for
Hey, you angel. No, shit's my brother.
go down. Call me out till I own that crown. Every new trash is that goes down when it's space I roam when I spin that round. No way, I want you step in flow. Every move you make, get exposed. You
That late night brother StarCraft.
already know.
We're going Mass Tempest. Yeah, I got my brother. I got a brother. He's playing right now StarCraft. Man, he's playing me right now.
You might miss the part where your base gone. I don't rush it, I proxy then dot it, then time it like a pylon in far where your vision can't find it. You see
Fewer probes means more space for units. Great plan, boss.
already getting started. Hope rewind that scout. You thought that wall made you say go route? Nah, that was me making you feel like while I built cannons all over your house. Put the nexus in your base like if it's stable, I break it slight. With a pro that don't act polite. I don't show, I just cheesed and I pass. You be watching your ramp. I'm already in there. You can try to defend, but it never gon' last. Cause the build you respond to already trash. Yeah, I split what you see from what is. It's all in all this biz. You call it trolling, I call it biz. I just win when your meta don't live. Cold flow, I don't fight, I convert 20 cause I proxy before your first scout surge. Wait, that reaction right there.
He's a mech player.
We stand as one. I am here in the shadows.
You be playing safe, I deny every answer for you even try. Still scouting that main. It's crazy. I'm built me natural.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Small, but it's all you need. Reach for a counter, you miss C. Now you stuck in the lost that got pre-upgraded. I don't overwhelm.
I am the you require.
I figured he was gonna get a cyclone.
Proxy already sealed. You react late. Your fate revealed. I want 10 steps back when the broken seal. I don't you try to react, but it never gon' last. Cause the brain defend.
Oracle perceiving.
State thy bidding.
Our window is short. Extrapolating strings.
Instant dirt. You say how did that hit work? Cause I built it before your worker this part. Yeah. Check the mini map next time.
MLD Washable.
Your probe count is being downsized.
Oh, you little weasel.
I am here. Very well. Cold is the void. I serve.
You seek guidance.
I've been staring
Our fate.
to feel every ladder climb.
And let us begin. You seek guidance? How can I aid?
Fewer probes means more space for units.
Oh,
Like
there's
plan,
shades
boss.
all over the map. Got me good with those libs.
You seek guidance? The threads of fate like
Going temp is expensive. We need the cannon back up next time.
The storm is brewing.
an Aerodine.
We seek
Our windows. Let us begin. The stars align. We interpret.
direct my vengeance. Our charge
That sent me back so far.
we seek justice. Victory is mine. Genetic matrix active.
I'm frustrated, yeah, but I won't break. Every risk I take, I feel the pressure, but I stand tall. Every little push, I give my all. I know it's true. It just pulls me through. I'm frustrated, yeah, I won't bend. Every little fight I play to the end.
You got me. GG. Not the best time to do Tempest. Well, I need to get the cannons for that, so I'd have to get like a void ray first. Well played.
One play clean, one making mess. I drop in the ladder like it's routine, but inside it's louder than it seems. Every loss feel like broken dreams. Every win just mute my screams. You see a match,
Tell him to play next week. Beat his ass.
clear. I build a base just to veneer to something stable, but it disappear. I don't really talk about the pressure I hold. I just turn it into unison gold and act like I'm fine at gold while I'm rebuilding what I never told. Don't ask how I feel. I don't know.
Those liberators got me good. Oh man. So we're gonna play on Monday, hopefully Monday or Tuesday. I'll tell my brother we'll play a set of games. We'll get like 5 games or something. I wonder how his TVT is as well. I want to try my Zerg, my Terran, got me. I'm trying to do Mass Tempest versus Terrans, and those Liberators got, you know, I wasn't able to like get anything for the Liberators. I knew the Cyclones were here, but we didn't have the pylon in the back, which I told myself, oh shit, the pylon's in the wrong spot. And yep, it punished me for sure. But it reminds me to do it in the right spot, so. Because those libs, you always have to watch out for the libs. Discord. It should be in my description. Should be in my description in what is it, on any video. Under the description it should say it. My bro is a mech player, yeah. He plays mech. I thought he was gonna go Thors, is what I thought. I was thinking he was gonna go Thors. So I was gonna, you know, brace up for Thor play. Yep. So we'll set it up next week.
Options are real nice. I don't follow what they post online. I post losses of my enemies. Every move got a deadline, and I collect like penalties. I've been in time with the patience. Make minutes feel expensive. You rush nerves, I rush consequences. I don't gamble, I set percentages. I'm off the build, off the leash, off the page that you read. I don't copy, I delete every plan you believe. I'm off the build, off the script, off the way they say you're supposed to win. I'm off the build, still ahead. By the time you react, it's already been.
Why did they leave?
I let you scout, feed you hope.
Could be my Dancraft logo. Some people know that I'm Dancraft barcode with this border. Some people don't like Protoss. It's usually the two common ones. Either they don't like the barcode, they know it's me, or they don't like Protoss. Well, those three things.
Look romantic, make mistakes, look expensive. I don't need luck, I need space. I don't need speed, I need pace. I don't flex, I erase everything you thought was safe. I turn scavenge into fiction, turn good into
Brandon.
I'm cold-blooded with the calm, hot hand with the heart. I don't play to beat the game, I tear it apart.
Let's see what he is.
They can't forget. Off the fear, I don't know. I recollect. Yeah, do it again. Same result. I don't follow the letter, I make it nervous. I don't follow the letter, I make it nervous. I don't follow the letter, I make it nervous. They think I'm trolling again. I'm not. I just don't play it the way they do. Let's see what happens.
The enemy has taken a sudden interest in your pylons.
massacre. Custome, Atom Plug. My meditation.
Trying to find
Order, justice be done. Command
where his base would be.
by your will. We stand. We are.
Was your base burning to the ground part of the plan?
We stand as one. I am here in the shadows. Command me. Cold is the foe. We embrace the glory of battle. Very well.
You're not gonna let that poor defenseless pylon die, are you?
We are one. I am the voice. I am here in the shadows. I code state that. Let our enemy know our fury.
Base is under attack.
Prismatic core online. We are fully powered.
Your base has some uninvited guests.
This vessel.
Those explosions you hear, that's your base being flattened.
Pterodactyl.
Your base has some...
We already have that cannon right there for the lings.
This vessel. Annihilation commencing.
Well, we'll take a break real quick for a second. Read up chat. I'm part of the Discord already. I'll find something worthy and bronze the heroes. Hey, I'm down. I'll cast it. We'll probably do some on Monday too. I have more time on Monday, Tuesdays. Because last time I was waiting for some more. We have to get some more replays. Yeah, but throw them in there under viewer replays.
You don't enter this map, you pass the line. Every inch already defined. You bring chaos, I bring delay. Turn your timing into decay. Yeah, it's quiet, yeah, it's still, but everything here bends the wheel. You say push, I say try, and watch your whole idea die. No collapse, no panic.
From your laptop to your phone. Email. You can email yourself. Those files are you're able to email it under attachment.
Every hatch, every probe, I'm already you build safe walls, I slice them with spite. Every cannon I will pass, every army in fright. Making stalkers twitch, your zealots panic. I watch you control slip. I twist it, I haunt it forever. I'm the shadow behind you. Space, every drone you click, I erase. They call it toxic.
Let's get a forge.
Hidden pass, I ignite. Every bit of trust dies in the night. Your safe zones crumble. Spreads like ink fades across the map. Every blink you take.
So you can't even reach it.
They're piling on your pylon.
Shit. I didn't have enough time.
Your pylons are under attack. They're piling on your pylon.
Every trap I drop is a spiteful line. You'd hold, thought you could stay. I burn your comfort tonight and today.
Don't blink.
You think that you saw it, you can track it. One little signal, you think you can map it. Meanwhile, I ghosted and already scrapped it. Wait, play that back slow. You thought that engage was the
Your base is under attack. We're all gonna die.
there. Should put more cannons when we had a chance. We're almost getting it, but we're gonna get hit right
I
now.
don't want to alarm anyone, but the base is being attacked.
I return to serve.
They're piling on your pylon.
I live on. We begin. Presiding. I am here in the shadows. Ancient glory. Consciousness awakened. Presiding. We begin. I live on.
Mineral field depleted.
I am the Lord. You require cold is the food.
You are fresh out of minerals at that base.
I am the void. I return. Consciousness awakened.
Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you.
Your demands. We begin. Speak. We begin. Your demands. Ancient preside.
Mineral field depleted.
Your demands. We begin. Speak. Ancient glory. Speak. We be heard. Presiding. We begin. Ancient. Your demand. We begin. Ancient preside. Your demand. I return to serve. Ancient glory. Speak. Your demand.
Your base is under attack. We're all gonna die.
Field online. Time for battle. The skies open. I am eager to strike. Where do Firavek? The sky. Time for Warfield online. The sky. Presiding. Where do our enemies lurk? Understood. For honor. I will. Honor. Time for Warfield online. I am. Speak.
Don't say I never.
Consciousness awakened.
shit. Yep. GG. Yeah, I was already 2 behind. I was thinking to go void raids in the beginning. I was like, disruptors would be fun. But we're gonna have to start going back into void raids. They're just the better, you know. Void raids just counter immortals, sadly. Hard. And disruptors. And it's very common, so. And people wonder why people go void raids. Okay, let's go. I can't block that spot. No.
Base is under attack.
We gotta do this a little bit better.
My life for iron. We stand. Command. Now justice be done.
You're not gonna let that poor defenseless pylon die, are you?
Like markers of how long I stayed
We are the meditation order. She saw.
inside my computer. I'm awake.
My meditation is.
Something new.
We are the blades of iron.
It's like they're refusing to let go. And maybe I don't need answers, just something consistent. Something that feels clean. Every action has a
They're piling on your pylon.
I don't need a perfect ending. I just need it to make sense. So I stay inside. Life unfolds like it remembers.
Your pylons are under attack.
Every corner slightly worn. I place my faith in small decisions. Made too quietly.
They're piling on your pylon.
First I adjust like I always do. It's true and I know but control feels inexpensive.
The enemy has taken a sudden interest in your pylons.
They'll finally align if I give it just enough attention. And over time, every loss becomes a lesson. I don't know how to apply, but I keep them anyway.
Channel the light divine.
Sometimes I wonder so I keep arranging little more.
Prismatic core online.
Letting repetition tell me who I've always been. Say it's a mistake. Some of us just find our balance in the things we choose. The screen dims low.
Phase crystals charged. Paradactyl. Processed. Synchronized.
Lower your AP. You're shaking, you think this is
Phase. Channel the light device.
It's not. I've already seen this game and you just don't know it yet. Every habit you rely on, I studied every time and you trust.
Channel. This vessel shall evade.
Your research is done. Don't forget the rest of them.
It shall prismatic core online. We are at full power.
You're already bleeding, but you're not ready. Rushing loud, I move precise. One wrong cut and I end your life. You chase numbers, a steady pang. When pressure snaps, where habits break. I don't need speed, I don't need noise. I just
Zak Naku Alpha. Phase crystal. Zak Naku.
It's gonna be Hydras.
make repairs. I'm the doctor, right? Tight on this. Every weakness gets dismissed. I don't rush, I don't stop. The doctor cuts you clean. You don't feel it till you scream.
Phase crystals charged. Calibrating void. Process.
Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you.
Hydras.
Cast Arashal.
Scalpel sharp, minute 5. You still think
I am here in the shadows. Consciousness.
you're breathing, feeling nervous. You scout wrong, you overreact. Just let the silence last. Money.
We're gonna go hit him right now.
I'm the doctor,
Annihilation Temple. Aradactyl. Prismatic. We face the enemy. Face Zakuna. Fate. I live on. Consciousness awakened. We are channel the light. Zak. We begin. We are at Zaknaku. Discuss. Our foes surround us. Fate. Yoga. Phase Custome. Speak.
Fresh out of minerals at that base. I remember when this was all minerals. Now look at it.
Conscious.
You are fresh out of minerals at that base. Mineral field depleted.
Yep. Baited them pretty good. Saw void raids. Yeah, we've been doing this the last week, right? Last couple weeks. And with the last couple weeks, one of the things that we've noticed is the hydro count is early, where I have to get the robo even earlier than I usually do. So that's what I've been doing. I've been getting right into the counter after the void raids, because I haven't been doing too much damage with the void raids, enough to slow the Colossus down, but it gives me enough time to kind of get them to go hydras. So that's the objective, is to get them into hydra mode. Yeah, I was maybe I have to do it outside in or something. I'm trying to find a way to like angle it, but I'm using the hatchery as a part of the wall. I just have to figure out how what is a wall and what isn't. So I was trying to do it in my head. So I was, so I gotta get better at it. But then I also have these little pockets right here that I'm like, shit, I got all these pockets. So I gotta figure out what's the best way to like angle it, wall it, or I create the wall, but within the pocket. So we'll see. We'll have to see how we're gonna do it. But maybe 2 right here, 3 right here, and then the cannons will be able to be good, and it'll be like right at the end, last minute. 135. We're at 135, right? So. Some lost mining time, it helped a little bit, Yeah, when I get a Terran, I'll try to do a mass Tempest. I've been trying to get a Terran all night. I got one, it was my brother. I did Tempest, and then, I got liberated. saw the Hydras. I'm like, okay, the Hydras are already kicking in. Ooh, that was a massive shot. He's like, I gotta go. Shot. He's not liking those shots. Whoa, backflip. Acrobatic. Yeah. Well, yeah. Trying to go macro. Macro too much. Oh man. Oh, I guess I could take a break right here. I gotta wake up in the morning, play some StarCraft, for the other side of the world. But I'll be back on like in 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, and we'll get for some more grind. Did a YouTube say you macro too hard? Did a YouTuber say you macro too hard? Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Me macro? Maybe micro. Micro Jackson? Micro Flow Jackson? And then we'll try to do the Tempest later. I tried. We got so many Protosses, it sucked. We got like a lot of Protosses today. The Red Zerg, 1 Terran. Well, that's right. I think literally 1 Terran. But yeah, we'll get there soon. You guys have a good night. Get some rest. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you up. Blue Flash. We got Cat Zini. Soldier of Providence. We got Light Kite. Entertainment. We got Cat Zini. Was it Bite? Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hope you guys had a good time. And I'll see you guys next time.